Well, this is the second video, and if you haven't seen the first video, check it out. I'll link it in the description below. And today we're going to be doing 2 intermediate patterns that are going to take that difficulty level up a little bit more. And this is a 4-colour pattern one, but I mean, you don't have to use 4 colours if you don't want to. It's up to you. But I like these 4 colours, so that's why I'm using them. And it's going to be a graduated herringbone colour. And what you're going to need is 8 lengths of this, of about a metre or a yard long, because we're going to turn those 8 into 16, and you'll need 2 to start with of each colour at about a metre long. And now we've got our cords cut, all we need to do is turn these 8 into 16, and we'll do that by finding the middle and then putting a little knot in that middle there. There we go. So now we've got our 16 cords and we can set up our board. Now this one is a really easy one to set up as well. Now you can work your colours however you want them, but I'm going to go from dark to light. For me, I need my 2 black directly in the middle of the board, opposite each other. So they're in the same holes, which are opposite each other. So equivalent numbers, top and bottom. Now I'm going to put my next colour in, opposite each other again, like that. And they'll go either side of those black ones. And the same for under here. So they're either side. The next one is going to be my yellow ones. And again, they're opposite each other and either side. And then the next ones are going to be my white ones. You don't have any, at this stage, unlike the other pattern we did, you don't have any at the middle to start with. But we will be moving things to the middle. So don't worry about that. But this is a really easy, such an easy pattern to do. And again, you'll get the muscle memory in there and you won't have any problem. Now, you don't have to remember these patterns. Don't worry about that. Just save this video, and whenever you want to make the patterns, just go back to the video and familiarise yourself with them. That's the easiest way to do it. Save you having to worry about remembering it. So what you have to remember with this one is to make sure that you put the right cord in the right place, which is the same for all of them. So I'm going to start here, which is the top of my board, and I'm going to bring this one, which is the right hand one as I'm looking at it, black cord, and I'm going to bring it over to the left side, and I'm going to put it underneath my middle. That's my middle section, so it's there like that. And then I'm going to do the same for the one beside it. The left cord of that middle, I'm also going to bring that down and put that to the underneath. Now the right side of the bottom I'm going to bring over to the left and put that in the top, and the left side I'm going to bring that over and put that in the right one there to the top. So they're kind of crossed over here like that. You can see the cords. Let's move that along a little bit. So they're always crossed over. So that's your first part of the weave, and now all it's about is just replacing the cords on the bottom and the top. So I like to work from the top because that is how I find it's easiest. And all I'm going to be doing is taking this top one here and replacing it in the slot below, then the bottom one, and replacing that in there. It's one over, don't forget, because you're replacing it like for like. Then that one onto there, that one to there, that one to there, that one to there. So now they're opposite each other. Now I can start with here, and you're literally crossing over those 2 black cords that you move to the sides. Now we've replaced the top cords with the bottom cords, and we've crossed over this. Now we need to tighten that off with moving these bits. And this bit's really easy. All we now need to do is move these cords. So I'm taking this one that's above the top one here. So that was in there. We'll take that here, give it a little pull to make sure it's nice and tight, and we'll put that in the 9. We'll do that one there. We'll put that one in the 9. We'll then go to the left side, put that into the 2, and we'll go to the bottom left and put that into the 2. I'm just giving them a little bit of a tug each time I do it. And now we just repeat. So we've done the first weave, and now all we do is repeat it. So we're going to go again from the top here, which is the number 6, and we're going to put that into the side of the left, which is F for me. And then we're going to put number 5, and we're going to put that in the bottom there again, which again is in the F. And we're then going to cross these over. So we're going to go here. We want to make sure that they're crossed over. Bottom one again into the top. And then we can start moving our top chords. So that one to there, that one to there, that one to there. Remember, we're moving them along each time across this top, because if not, we would end up having a space, and we don't want that. We want to make sure that all our cords are always in line with each other. So again, all our cords are opposite each other, and we've got all our cords here, how we want them. No gap, no gap, 2 at the side. And then again, the same thing, we're just replacing that into the 9, giving it a little bit of a pull to tighten it up. No, you don't need to yank it, just keep the tension in. That one to there, that one to there. And again, everything is nicely lined up. So again, we'll take this right hand one, we'll put it to the left. Take this left hand one, we'll put that to the right at the bottom. We'll take this one here, we'll cross it over. Take this one here, we'll cross it over. So we've got our crosses in there. And now we can just start again to carry on our weave. And it is literally a case of repeating that over and over until you've got the length that you want it to be at. Okay, there we go. So we're going to replace this. We'll just give it a little pull up to the top, little pull down to the bottom, little pull up to the top, little pull and down to the bottom. And now we've done our second weave, and we already can see that it's starting to weave in there. So as long as you get your middle ones correct, how you're going to use them, so always right to left, left to right, and then match your cords going up and down, you're going to be fine. Now, if you're not 100% sure, just rewind a little bit onto this and watch that pattern over again a couple of times and follow along as I'm doing it. Put it on slow if you want, because you can change the speed of what I'm doing. I might sound a bit like that, so it might be worth turning your sound off. But other than that, just keep repeating what you were doing. And then I'll come back, I'll show you what it looks like when I've finished weaving this. So that's all done now. I've got that off. As you can see, we've got a lovely pattern going on there. And again, all you need to do is take your cords off by keeping hold of this bit here. So you're keeping that nice and tight. And then put a little knot in that as well to stop that going anywhere. So this final pattern is a little bit more tricky, but it's easy actually to master. And we're going to need 3 different colours for this, and you choose whichever colour you want, and we're going to make a leopard pattern. And I'm using a silver, a blue and a black. The black is going to be the outside of the spot, the silver is going to be the base colour, and the blue is going to be the inside of the spot. So you need different number of threads for this, and again you can use the thicker or the thinner. So for the outside or the base color, you need 13 lengths. So this is quite a lot of cord in this one. Don't worry, you will be fine with it, honestly. So you'll need 13 for the base color, you'll need 5 for the frame or going around the outside of the spot, and 2 for the actual spot itself. So now we've got all our cords cut, we can tie a little knot at the base again, just to keep all our cords together and to give us something to get hold of. So once again, we should have all 13 of our base colour put in there, which we have, which is this silvery grey colour. We've got 2 of the black, which is going to be the centre of the spot, and we've got 5 of the blue, which is going to be around that centre. And then we'll just push that through there, and we can set our board up. So this is how you want it set up. So from the dot on the 32, you want your background colour either side of the 32. Either side of the number 3, you want the colour that you're using to go round your spot. On the bottom side of number 5 here, you want your spot, and then next to that, you want the colour that's going to go round the spot. Then at the dot of 8, underneath, you want the colour that's going round the spot. Then you want all your base colours set up like this on those ones. So you've got one either side of the 12, one either side of the 16, one either side of the 20. Then when you get to here, you've got your background colour, which is at the bottom of the 23. You've got your spot colour, which is between the 23 and the 24. There. Then you've got your background colour on the bottom of 26, your frame of your spot between 26 and 27, 2 more of your background colours either side of 29, and then you're back to 32. So just take a screenshot of that, or what you can do is just pause the video now, and set your board up like that. It's actually a lot easier to set up than you think. As soon as you've got your cords ready, you'll set it up, no problem. So this does take a little bit more concentration, but it's still quite an easy pattern. Now, I always work from the top, and I'm going to work from here. So you want to take the left cord on the top, which is the 32, and bring that down and put it in that gap there. So from up there to there. And then you take this bottom one, which is the right cord here, this one here, and you pop that there like that. So your cords are still all lined up. They've just moved around one space. So now we've done that, all we need to do is, they're the pair we worked with first. We need to turn our board a little bit, and now we're working with this pair here. So now we're going to take this left one and put it into there, into the 21, and we're going to take this bottom right one and put it into that 4, between the 4 and the 5 there. So now we're working on those pairs. So we've done that pair, we've done that pair. And this is where it might get a little bit difficult because they're close together and there's no gap. But just work around the disc like this and you'll be absolutely fine. So we've worked on that pair, we've worked on that pair, now we're working on that pair. But we haven't got many gaps here, but as long as you keep working in the pairs, you're fine. So bring that one to there, okay, then miss one, then that's the next one, and bring that to there, okay? And now we turn it again, and we're working on this pair. So we bring that one to there, don't need that one, we need that one, we'll bring that one to there, and then we'll work on this pair. We don't need that one, but we need that one. And we'll bring it to there. And now we're working on this pair. And we've got a gap there, so that's going to make it a little bit easier to see. So we can bring that one to there like that, okay? And now we're working on this pair. So we're bringing that to here and that one up to there. Now we're working on this pair. So we're bringing that one to there, missing that one, and bringing that one up to go beside it. Okay, now we're working on this pair. So we're bringing that one down. We're going to miss a thread. We're going to go back up. Now we're going to give the disc a turn. We're going to miss that, put that one there, miss that cord, bring that one up to there. Okay, and now we're working on this pair. We're going to bring that one down, bring that one up. Now we're working on this pair. So we're bringing that one down, bringing that one up. Now we're working on this pair here. So see what? So as soon as you start to keep track of it, you will find it really easy. And think about it as working in pairs. You always miss that one. You go into that one next. Now we're working in this pair. Let's go to that side there. We're missing that one out. We're going to lift that cord up, and we're going to put that one there, here. We're going to go there. Now we're working on this pair again. So we're going to there, and we're going to there. And we should actually be nearly back to where we started from with all our dots. And we'll have done one full circle. We'll always just think about it as working in the opposite pairs and missing one out. So that's my next pair to work on, and that is going to go into this one here. And now we just keep going round until we've got to the length that we want to go. All you need to do is keep track of which pairs you're working on, and that actually comes in quite easy in the end, because what you're doing is you're looking at pairs rather than the spaces that are in your disc. And always remember, you never take the one directly next to it when you're coming back up. You always miss one and bring the next one up and put that one beside it. If you only turn your disc a little bit so the pair that you're working on is directly in front of you, then you can easily keep track of it. And you'll be really surprised how quickly this one builds up, especially if you're using the larger, thicker threads like I am. And then you just keep going round until, like I said, you've got to the length that you want. Well, there we go. We've got that now. And so we've got the background colour, we've got the outline, and we've got the two little spots in there. Now, if you use a thinner cord, this will come out as well, equally as nice. It's lovely. But I've used a thicker cord, so that should be enough for me and long enough. So again, I'm just going to take that off there. I can wrap that around my wrist. Yeah, that's plenty long enough. And now I can tie that up. So these patterns are finished now and they're ready to be made into jewellery, which is going to be the third video showing you how I turn them into jewellery. I hope you've enjoyed these two patterns. I love both of them. The animal print one looks brilliant as well with the thinner cord, but I quite like the chunky cord on this one. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out the video I did on Kumihimo in the first one in this series if you haven't seen it, or check out my other Kumihimo video as well. I'll link both of them at the end of this video. Most of all, take care and enjoy your crafting. Bye.